welcome back to our channel. Today we are actually going to a dive shop in Honolulu to grab a wetsuit for Seth. His wetsuit that we got on Amazon had a hole on it, so we obviously returned it and we need to get another wetsuit because we want to go surfing tomorrow. And
it's cold, the water's cold.
So we're gonna head into, it's like right in the heart of Honolulu. I called so many stores because surf shops only have wetsuits that go to like right above the knee, and like all the surf shops I called, that's the same thing that they had. So then I started calling dive shops, which should have been my first clue, but I probably called about at least 10 different places. So they have one, they're holding it for us, and we're driving there now because they close shortly. So we're gonna go check that out, and then we're gonna go get a surf repair kit because we need to repair our surfboard. There's like a small little like chip. A chip?
Ding.
A ding. A ding chip. Well, we had a ton of traffic, so I'm hoping that we make it in time, but we took this really cool back way, which is kind of in the middle of like the jungle. So we saw some cool houses, and I don't know, I like taking a new way versus the same old, but we also are gonna be in the car for like an hour and a half, so. So Seth hates trying clothes on, and it was paid parking, so he just decided for me to go in. So he's not gonna try on the wetsuit at all and says it will fit. So I'm gonna go look at the wetsuit, make sure it's good quality, and then buy it, and then we'll drive an hour back home. Brother. I always feel like I'm stealing things because they don't give bags here, so I'm just like carrying out the wetsuit, but pretty good quality, so I'm excited, and I think it'll be perfect for him. So.
Well, I think it'll fit.
I know, this is how he likes to try on his clothes.
Sometimes you just gotta hold it up.
But I think it looks good. We got a good deal on it, and it's a quality item. He said it's his #1 best-selling wetsuit, so. How are your shoes? Yeah, we're gonna wear the Populi pups. Well, this better be the best surf repair kit we've ever got because it's soaking wet here. It's pouring. It's outside. It's outside, and we just walked around everywhere, so fingers crossed that they have it. It is nice. Nice stores, very expensive stores, and also very good quality stores.
Okay, so yeah, all you're gonna do is you just put this in the shade first. You'll put a little dab of it, and then there's a piece of plastic that you put over top.
Alright, so we just got back, and boy, oh boy, that place was so rainy, and it was kind of half inside, half outside. Our feet were soaked, and it was huge. It was ginormous. So kind of a hassle to get to, sort of, because it's right in Honolulu, and then kind of a hassle to try to find the store if it's raining. If not, it's a great walk around, but it was a hassle to get surf repaired blue, but Amazon takes forever, so we can at least have it now versus Amazon, so here we go. But it's a bummer because we live like an hour away, so we're now 40 minutes away from the house, and I'm starving. Literally starving, but I know we have steak and potatoes and stuff at the house that we're gonna grill up, so I'm just like, I even looked for my emergency cereal bar in my glove compartment of the truck, but I must have already had an emergency another day, so there's no more emergency cereal bar. Well, we will not be surfing today at all. It is pouring, and I was hoping it was gonna just be a little bit rainy, like sporadically throughout the day, but it is just dumping all day. So you can't even see the mountains, it's just super foggy. So we're gonna kind of stay in. I'll show you what I'm doing today. I'm gonna make some pesto, and we're gonna just have a chill day in because surfing will have to be tomorrow, hopefully, if the rain holds off. Alright, so I bought these shirts for Seth at a thrift shop a long time ago. Under Armour, there's some Hurley, bunch of good stuff, but they're just really big. I got a large. But she needs a large because he's tall.
Do I though?
Yeah, but then he's also really skinny, so I should have probably got medium. So, alright, so since our dryer is kind of a little bit on the fritz, it doesn't really spin a lot. The clothes just sit there and heat up. We don't really use it. We do a lot of air drying. And then our washer cleans, and it does a great job, but it doesn't get super hot with the water. So, I looked up how to shrink a shirt, so I've been boiling water and shrinking his shirts one by one. There's like 7 shirts, so I'm gonna do this one next, and then I'm gonna probably toss them in the wash just to like get any of like the dyes that maybe were released in the water out, kind of put them in the wash, hang dry them, and then hopefully next time he puts them on, they're not as big. Hopefully it works, we'll see. If not, it's just heating up the house for no reason, so that's awesome. little big, so I did all of that
Well,
work for nothing.
I think it shrunk a little bit.
I'm gonna make some pesto. I had a ton of basil, and I have even more spearmint from the garden, so I'm gonna make a pesto. That way we can make pesto pasta today, and then every day I have homemade bread with 2 eggs on it, like literally every day, and I always have like guac on it with like an avocado. So instead I'm gonna transition to pesto because I have so much basil out there. I can basically make my own topping for it. So I'm gonna make some pesto, but I have so much spearmint, so I'm actually gonna experiment and put a little bit of spearmint in with the pesto, so it's like a mint pesto. So we're gonna see how that works and just kind of blend it up. All right, so I'm gonna blend this up. We've got pine nuts, garlic, spearmint, basil, water, olive oil, lemon juice, and I'm gonna make this and blend this up and put it in a mason jar. My favorite thing though is, even though it's a rainy day, watching sports and cooking in the kitchen is my favorite thing to do. But if the sports aren't live, I don't want to watch it because it doesn't make sense, because I could just look up who wins on the app. So it's more important to watch it live. This is live, so I'm enjoying it just because it's a nail biter. It's all about the nail biter when in the kitchen. Oh, my neck is. I need you to massage my neck. It hurts me. Alright, so it's 2:23. I have a Honolulu flash flood. Alright, so there is the flash flood warning, and he's gonna do a little scope out of the outdoor to see like how it would be if he went spearfishing. So the waves aren't really rough, so I don't think it's gonna be a big deal, but it's super wet and super cold. So he has his wetsuit on. I'm gonna go kind of fight the rain and go see how he is doing out there and see what he can see. I'm curious to see because he's got his GoPro on his goggles. So we will go see how that goes. I was just about to walk outside, and as I walked outside, Seth came back and it did not go as planned. My motorcycle
went in the ocean.
His mustache lets the water into his goggles, which means that he can't see because it fills up with water. So I don't know what the plan is. I said to just shave the mustache, but he declined that. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. I don't know what the plan is. Didn't think this would result in a Google search, but most of the time the beard is not the problem, the mustache is the culprit. So we'll need to figure out and research a little bit of how to struggle with the mustache. Hey everybody, happy 2022. If you're watching this, it is now the year 2022, which is bizarre, but I wanted to share with you this carport that we have. It's like one of my favorite things. I am out here constantly doing the laundry, drying clothes on the racks that we have, as well as like things for gardening. We have our grill back here. I love it, but the number one thing I love to do out here is work out. I absolutely adore working out. I know in most like New Year's resolutions involve some type of like fitness or nutrition thing. I love working out. It's one of my like favorite things to do. I try to do it every single day, if not like 6 times a week. So I'm going to show you a plan that I'm doing, and then my goal for New Year's is I'm going through an ebook from Rachel DeVoe for jump roping. Sometimes here it's rainy, the roads are kind of busy, and they go a little bit fast. So I haven't been doing as much running, so I've been doing cardio in the form of jump roping. So I'm going to try to jump rope at the end of this ebook. The challenge is to jump rope 30 straight minutes. So I am now up to 9 minutes. I started before the new year, but I'm excited to give this a go and see how the jump roping goes for 2022. So I will keep you posted of how jump roping goes. I'm excited, and let's go jump rope today. Alright, so I'm so excited to dig into this. I'm starving from jump roping. So I can swear by this pesto recipe. I'll leave it in the description bar below. It is so good. I would recommend adding the spearmint. It makes it really fresh, which I wouldn't have thought it would have been this good with the spearmint, but it's really good. It's not minty, it's just fresh. And I've been craving cherry tomatoes like beyond anything I can ever expect. I don't know why. I didn't even like cherry tomatoes, but I've been craving them, so. Cheers to 2022 and pesto. So the problem is the mustache breaks the seal. So it lets water in, and then he can't scuba. So the online it said to either do Vaseline here. I'm not sure why. Do you know why they would do Vaseline?
Because it'll help seal it.
Or he's trying to do it above the mustache.
Somebody said to somebody else said to shave the top of your mustache. How dumb would that look?
That would look pretty dumb. I didn't
If
see
you
that.
just if you just shaved like from here and let the bottom, that would look ridiculous.
Yeah, that would. It's not worth it for scuba wading. Do you want me to fill up water in a bowl and you
Dunked my
go
head.
good? Why do you make big faces like that?
Because
Your
I'm
eyes get really
breathing.
big.
I'm breathing in. I'm breathing in to suction it up to see if the air goes in.
Alright, so we got some petroleum jelly, and he is going to try to see if that works. How's that working? You think it's gonna work?
Right. It'll moisturize the mustache, that's for sure.
But will it provide the seal?
Hopefully.
What's interesting though is way back there is where the waves break. So they break out there. You can see right here that it's very calm. So I'm thinking that this will be a great place to spearfish in the calm water since the waves break so far out.
Sorry we don't have fins.
Yeah,
How far did I make it?
you didn't make it very far. Well, we got to go out further, I think, next time, and he thinks that you need fins for it, so we're gonna get fins. They're ordered from Amazon, but they're not coming for a little bit, so wait on the fins, and then hopefully we're able to go a little bit farther out, catch some fish, grill it up, have free protein with some vegetables from the garden. Win, win, win is what we call that, but right now we continue to strike out.
Well, I just got back from my experiment, so I wanted to get out there, see if the mask would seal with a mustache. After being out there, I didn't stay out there very long. When you can't move and your hands are full, you can't breathe because water gets in your snorkel, you tend to panic.
Alright, so we came back. I just went grocery shopping, if you can see, and we got California Plus rolls, and then we've got a premium Hawaii poke bowl mix. Been wanting to try poke. Seth's only had sushi a couple times. We each never have had poke. So we got it at the Marine Corps Next, which probably isn't the best place to get poke on like the island of Oahu, but it's where we were because we were shopping at the commissary. So I'm gonna try this. I've never had sushi once in my entire life, and I've never obviously had poke. All right, so it comes with soy sauce. I prefer coconut aminos. I think this is gonna be like a good one to try, and then this, because this is gonna be like really intense. That's good. It tastes a little cucumber. It's not terrible. I would eat this. I would continue to eat this. Okay, I'm a little nervous to try this. I also am someone who really likes like hot food. I always put things in the microwave like a lot. So to have something cold, like cold rice, cold fish, is weird. It smells good though. Also, I'm just gonna say, I used to never try food. I was like someone who ate like chicken fingers and fries until I was in like high school. So this is a big moment. Oh! Wow! I thought the raw fish was gonna be super chewy. It just like melts in your mouth. This is amazing. I can't even imagine what the really good poke tastes like. I think I like this one better because you can actually taste like the little bit of the fish. The California rolls. I don't know what that is, but you can't really taste it. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe bar down below and give it a thumbs up, and we will see you next week. See ya.